Well, it would be negotiating to join the European Union because the successor state would be the United Kingdom. But on the other hand, it already meets most of the criteria for membership, having been a member or part of a member for 40 years. The experience of the Nordic countries when they were joining is that 2 years is normally sufficient. So I would have thought something like this would be realistic. But it does depend entirely on the political will. If people want to make difficulties, they can make difficulties.
So what mechanism do you envisage being used here? The Scottish Government say Article 48 of the treaties of the EU could be used, i.e. not applying formally but negotiating internal enlargement, as it were. Is that your view?
Well, the term internal enlargement doesn't exist in the European vocabulary. Nothing like this has been done before, but certainly it would be up to the member states to decide whether they wanted to do a treaty amendment. That might be a more convenient way. The other way would be for Scotland to apply as a member state, show that it satisfied all the criteria and be admitted. Either way, it would require the unanimous agreement of all 28 states. And this is fundamentally not a legal matter, it's basically a political question.
But the Scottish Government's opponents say that Article 49 would have to be used, in essence, an independent Scotland applying from scratch. How would that change the process?
Well, it would change the process in that Scotland would have to go through chapter by chapter to show that it met the so-called acquis communautaire. That's the body of law and policy that already exists. This would not take a huge amount of time necessarily because Scotland already meets those criteria. So this is really a quibble about different ways of getting to the same place. If the other member states want to get Scotland in as quickly as possible because they think it is in their own interest, then they will choose whichever way is the most convenient.
So can Scotland secure the same terms that the UK currently enjoys as a member of the EU, rebates on how much is paid into the pot, opt-outs from certain treaties, etc.?
Well, they proposed to do that. There's the question of the euro and whether Scotland could get a euro opt-out. I suspect it probably could, because getting Scotland into the euro would be even more complicated than leaving Scotland out. On the Schengen area, that's the passport-free travel area, Scotland would not be eligible to join it anyway as long as it kept the free travel area with the United Kingdom and Ireland. That would be probably in place. And as far as the rebate is concerned, I don't see the other 27 member states being willing to allow the United Kingdom to keep the whole of the rebate that it got as the big United Kingdom and only pay in for England, Wales and Northern Ireland. The obvious way to deal with the rebate would be to share it proportionally between Scotland and the rest of the UK.
And just to be clear on the issue of the euro, if Scotland was to stay out of the euro, could that be a permanent arrangement, or would it be something that would need to be reviewed further down the line?
There could be a permanent opt-out. This would be quite tricky because new member states have never been given that. On the other hand, you could say that Scotland would have a long-term commitment to join the euro. We've just heard the Liberal Democrats saying that they would want to keep that open as a long-term option for the United Kingdom, but in practice not actually join it. This is the case with Sweden, which does not have an opt-out, but shows no sign of joining the euro and indeed would require a referendum to join the euro. Similarly, the Czech Republic and Hungary don't have an opt-out but have not joined. So that might be a way of fudging the issue. It's not terribly satisfactory, but certainly there's been no case in which any member state has been forced to join the euro against its will.